What's going on, traders? So this is a weekly outlook video for November 19th. And of course, this week is Thanksgiving week. So hope you all, if you are celebrating Thanksgiving, have an amazing holiday. Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's centered around gratitude, thankfulness. You don't have to buy anybody a bunch of presents, and it's about sharing a fantastic meal and thinking about what you're grateful for and sharing that with the loved ones around you, right? Your friends, your family. And, you know, if you are breathing today, if you're breathing right now, as cheesy as it might sound, and if you think it's cheesy, then you haven't quite internalized the fact that you are breathing today. And if you are breathing today, you have something to be grateful for, because one day you will not be breathing, and that's it. So I know that sounds a little morbid, but that's 100% true. So if you can get around with your family this week and celebrate, you know, some good food, some laughter, put your differences and your politics aside, now is a great time to do it. And the way it usually goes down on these weeks is a lot of volatility packed into 3 days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday, it's going to just drop off a cliff. And also, I wouldn't recommend trading it. A lot of more beginner traders still try to trade through, you know, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and what happens is it's very low liquidity. So one, the spreads are going to be much bigger, and then two, it makes it a lot easier to manipulate the market. You know, money, there's not enough money in the market, right? It's not as liquid, so it's much more subject to, you know, wild volatility. And it's just generally, just take a break. So let me just put it that way. So in terms of the dollar and what we have going on here this week, there's really not much. You know, minus on Tuesday, FOMC meeting minutes. Minutes have not been as volatile as, you know, the meetings themselves. Obviously, that's how it usually goes down. But, you know, it's all going to be about CAD, Aussie, and, you know, those are going to be the big movers. Of course, unemployment claims on Wednesday. So that could move the market. But really, the CPI out of Canada is going to be something to watch in terms of inflation. And that takes us to dollar CAD. So I'm currently short dollar CAD right now. That's where I ended the week. And, you know, I did send a trade out to my group. I posted it on my Instagram as well, the Top One Trader Instagram, and also my own personal IG. So if we look at the 4 hour here, you know, my whole system and the way I generally trade is with momentum. And momentum here, you know, we're honestly really in a big triangle, right? So a huge triangle consolidation if you really zoom out and look at that. So, you know, this being a false breakdown, right? And then you can kind of see this triangle going on right here. Now, I am specifically looking for us to move lower here for a lot of reasons, particularly the dollar, you know, correlated across the board, dollar weakness. Now, the reason why I entered this, you can see here, I'll take my fibs off. So we had a big breakdown, a retest, kind of this imbalance area right here. Nice little zone. So we retested into this zone right here and created kind of a double top, right? So, you know, whether or not you trade double tops or you maybe think they're a fabrication, you know, either way you look at it, one hit and then two hit. And then, you know, we are, you know, making our way lower right as we close out and start a new week. And, you know, I think looking at these downside targets right here, I'm going to just remove this trend line. I don't think it's that much of a factor. Really what I'm targeting are these equal lows right here. And you can take that back to this nice little area right down there, right? So to me, this looks very, very solid. Now, if we look at some of these other dollar pairs, specifically Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar looked strong going, in the end of the week. And really, especially if I go out here to the 4-hour time frame, here we go. And if I zoom out to the 4-hour, we are in a big downtrend, right? So you can see our trending to the downside, and we hit quite the consolidation area here, right? So where we are closing the week off and starting a new one, right at this resistance level. So us breaking above here and creating a new high is going to be absolutely massive. NU, we haven't quite hit these same levels yet, but I actually personally am long New Zealand dollar too when we closed the week yesterday, right? So that my entry confirmation tool here has crossed, showing us that the momentum is definitely to the upside. Now, if we look at some of these other dollar pairs, just like literally go down the line, GU finished the week super bullish. Euro USD made new highs, which the euro has been incredibly strong, right? So this is a really good sign. Now, just to top it all off, let's take a look at the dollar index, right? And so I talked about this in last week's weekly outlook video. Gosh, man, I can't believe I missed this move right here, but big move off of this level. If I take the bells and whistles off here, remove the envelope, you can see where my zone is, right? This is a really key significant level. Broke down, retested, consolidated, and then, big sell-off, right? In terms of sell-off for dollar strength. So, or dollar weakness, I should say, right? So this is where we finished the week off last week. I'm specifically targeting dollar CAD. I really like this setup. I also like on the long side of CAD yen. We've retested some key fib levels, and also New Zealand yen, right? I mean, we had some big pullbacks on Friday on some of the yen pairs, but man, it has been so bullish. I'm not ready to get short yet. I think everybody wants to short the yen, including myself, but I've just been tricked and bamboozled too many times. So I'm going to try to get on with the trend with it. New Zealand yen, this is a trade I sent out to my Telegram group, and we had finished the week pretty strong. So we got, remember, Thanksgiving, and price action will more than likely be really condensed into Monday. Tuesday is going to be crazy volatile, and then Wednesday, we'll see what happens. The first half of the day may be pretty crazy. Thursday and Friday is going to be out, right? I mean, you might have some trading in euro, but I wouldn't. It's a better time to stay out because it will be a low liquidity environment. So let's have a great week, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm 100% grateful for you all, the team, myself, Top One Trader. Thanks so much. It's been such a successful launch so far, and we're just getting started. The two-step challenge, I know a lot of y'all are really, really loving that. We got some people that still prefer the one-step, so we have a lot more things around the corner, as well as our brand ambassador program is already taken off too. So thanks so much. We're grateful for you. Let's have a great week, everyone. Peace.